Hello, my name's Justin the Clue, and I'm here today with
Emily Milling.
And you're tuning in to the Impossible Horror infomercial.
Da-da-da.
But stay tuned because it's going to be something special at the end of this podcast. It's going to make it worth your time.
It's very scary. We're going to leave you on the edge of your seats. You're going to be terrified.
It may be the scariest podcast in the world, but we'll leave them in suspense. Why should people buy this feature film that I directed and you did everything else on? Impossible Horror, Emily. Now available on Blu-ray.
You should definitely pick up this movie if you like horror, if you like indie film, if you like strong female leads, if you like interesting characters, if you like anything sort of outside of the typical framework of horror film. If you're looking for something totally different and new, that's also relatable.
And this is a film that took us 4 years to make.
Yeah.
Our blood, sweat, and tears are all over it. And you can own it for the low, low price of $20 by going to impossiblehorror.com, and you can order it from there. If you want me to sign something, if you want me to draw a doodle, just write it in your notes, and I'll be happy to do that. Or if you want Emily to do it as well. And this is a Blu-ray that will keep you busy for hours. We recorded, 6 commentary tracks, I think?
At least. I was on 2 of them. You should listen to those first, because they're the best ones.
And you also edited together and shot a documentary of fly on the wall footage.
Yeah, well, everyone on the film collected footage over the whole production and then gave it all to me. So it's a really great look at how people go slowly crazy after doing weeks and weeks of midnight shoots.
It's a film about being seduced by the lure of insanity, and it's also a document of people going insane while making this picture.
Exactly.
It's also a film about creativity and how hard it is, and hopefully it's a film that people will also find inspiring, because it was difficult to make, but you can see the end product right now and you can have it in your home, where you can play it on your Blu-ray player and just kind of hang out with us for hours other than just the feature film, because there's also deleted scenes, short films. I interview Duncan Bruce, who did a lot of the on-screen production art in the picture. Me and the other producer, Nate Wilson, talk about all of our inspirations. It's a real film feast. If you listen to Important Cinema Club often, you will guarantee enjoy Impossible Horror.
I'm gonna say a discount thing now.
What? A discount thing?
Yes, we're going to give you a discount code for 10% off. You just write in Important Cinema Club. When you go to the checkout, you just plug in that code right there. You'll get 10% off instantly. It's applied at the checkout.
If it doesn't work, feel free to contact us on Twitter, because you can get me at DeCloux, DECLOUX, and the letter J. And if you buy the movie and you watch it and you like it, please write us a review, either if you have a website, on Letterboxd. We really appreciate it, because the only way that people are going to see this movie, because we have a marketing budget of pretty much $0 at this point.
We are the marketing team.
Is if you go out there and you tell people that you enjoyed the film. So even if you've already seen the picture or you own the Blu-ray and you enjoy it, please get out there. Please put out the word. We'd be really, really appreciative of that.
We would love it. And you know what else? On Instagram, if you send us pictures of you with your copy of Impossible Horror, we are going to share that everywhere. We'll do big shout-outs to all of our followers all over the place. We just want to see everyone enjoying the film. So take a picture with your copy, send it to us at Impossible Horror Movie on Instagram or on Twitter, and we will share that out with everyone.
Be on the ground floor of this, because it is literally the ground floor. We need to sell these Blu-rays, and we really appreciate it if you pick it up. And we appreciate you so much that even, because we know you'll pick it up, that we're going to give you a little bonus right after we finish talking here. What is that bonus, Emily?
So a couple years ago, we got one of the actors from Impossible Horror, April Mansky, also a dear friend of mine. We were high school buddies, and April and I star in this very awesome radio play that we put together a couple of years ago. Justin wrote it, and you'll hear Justin's voice in it too. It is the scariest podcast in the world. The scariest.
So basically, this was something that I wanted to do every week for a while, and I realized after writing this first one that it was difficult.
It was so hard. So, you get it now!
Yeah, and if you're like, wait, what does that have to do with movies? Well, this was definitely inspired by the old dark house thrillers. There may be a gorilla in it, and people walking through a house that's covered in rain and lightning, and they have fun adventures. It's only, I think, 8 minutes long. So enjoy this right after the podcast, and my name's Justin the Clue.
Emily Milling.
And thank you very much for listening to this, and Important Cinema Club, and for buying the Impossible Blu-ray, which I'm sure you've done by now.
Yay, thank you!
Well, the good news is, the earwig finally left your brain.
Oh, thank goodness!
The bad news is, it laid eggs. Don't worry. There's a procedure that can remove those eggs. Do you have health insurance?
No, I don't.
Well, it's gonna cost $15,000.
No!
Welcome, dear listener, to the scariest podcast in the world. Don't come crying to us, because we warned you. On this week's episode, let us join two karate champions whose car has just broken down in the middle of nowhere in a terrible storm. And look, up in the distance, there's a spooky old dark house that is their only shelter. And now, let's join them as they enter their doom.
Hi-ya! Hurry up, Miss Second Place.
Yeah, if you haven't beaten me yet. We're never gonna get to this karate tournament in this weather. We're gonna have to spend the night in this big spooky mansion.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Look, someone lit a bunch of candles for us.
Yeah, someone who's dead and wants to swallow our souls.
You read way too many Fear Street books. Focus on real life. Hello, is anyone home? Hello?
This place is totally haunted.
Oh, please, ghosts aren't real. That's just the wind. Bats.
You will not survive the night!
Look, we can play the blame game, but the truth of the matter is, the only thing you'll find in old dark houses like this are gorillas.
What?
In movies, it always ends up being a gorilla that chases people around. It's science.
I don't think you understand how science works.
Just like you don't understand how I'll beat your ass at the big tournament.
You just try, a yellow belt.
Hey, I'm a 7th degree black belt. Wait. You smell that? Something's cooking in the other room.
Kitchen is filled with food.
Banana bread! Yum!
Banana cream pie, banana pudding, banana?
What could this all be for? Could it be
No.
something hairy?
No.
Something that loves bananas?
No.
I think I know what it is.
There's someone upstairs.
Yeah, a gorilla.
It's a ghost, and I'm gonna prove it! I'm gonna beat you this time! Creepy bedroom where someone died? Creepy bathroom where someone died? Creepy library filled with books about death, and...
Hello?
Ah! Who are you?
I'm the caretaker here, and you are in great danger.
From a ghost?
Maybe, if you will let me spin a tale of sorrow and loss that will chill you to your bone.
Does it end with a ghost?
Maybe. It all began with a scientist who came to this manor to experiment with some psychics.
This sounds ghost-filled.
Maybe?
Yes!
There's gotta be a panel somewhere around here to open a revolving door. There's always one. Oh, this candle will do. Oh no! I'm standing on a trap door! Oh! What is this pointy thing? Ah! The floor is covered in bones! A pile of bones that were the obvious victims of a flesh-eating gorilla! I knew it! Yes!
Help me! And then Mrs. Gross moved in as the new governess, and the children were not acting like themselves.
And there was a ghost?
Maybe? But let me finish my story first.
Why are you telling me these stories?
I haven't had a person to talk to in years, and I've read so many books.
So none of these stories are real?
Well, maybe. Please, get me out of these chains.
Did a gorilla lock you up?
I'll explain afterwards. I'm not dangerous, I swear. Not dangerous at all.
You aren't working with the gorilla, are you?
Please, I'm so hungry.
All right, let's get them off.
I'm sorry. I just haven't spoken to anyone in so long.
I gotta get going.
All I wanted was time with my books. But after I killed everyone, it was so lonely. But now I won't be alone. You're here, and I'm going to kill you! Thank you. I'm finally free. I didn't deserve to be locked up here just because I ate so many people.
Crap.
No, not crap. They tasted delicious.
Uh-oh.
Stay back!
Let's read stories forever.
I don't want to hurt you.
But I want to eat you.
You asked for it! Hey, yeah!
Ooh.
I didn't think...
His head would fall off that easy.
Emily!
April! Are you okay?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm awesome. Nothing can hurt me.
Yeah, me either. I'm super tough.
Did you find your ghost?
No. Did you find your gorilla?
Should we go?
Sure, I guess.
Come in.
There's someone behind that big spooky door.
Do we really want to meet them?
All the answers will be revealed. Just come in.
It could be a gorilla.
Or a ghost?
Do we really want to know?
Not really.
What's taking so long?
Look, I'm sorry I was so mean to you. You're just as good a fighter as I am.
You're good. Not as good as me, but pretty good.
I may have set fire for dramatic effect, and it's kind of burning the place up in here.
Let's get out of here.
I think I spotted a coffee time down the road.
Oh man, but those are so scary late at night.
Hello? Hello? Oh, no! Please! I need help! Please! It's a ghost gorilla!
Thanks for listening to the scariest podcast in the world. And make sure to tune in next week for another spooky Sunday story. And for everybody out there who sent in for your decoder ring, the special code is A95G. This episode was produced by Can Make Productions, starring April Atmansky and Emily Milling. Written by Justin the Clue. Produced and engineered by Emily Milling.